האם אתה מסכים עם הריסת בתים של מחבלים?
כן.
האם אתה מסכים אותו דבר עם יהודי מחבל לערבי, כאילו הוא עושה טרור לערבי?
נכון, אמת.
אבל הם לא עושים.
בגלל זה אנחנו יותר טובים.
במה?
בגלל זה אנחנו
לא, יש יהודים שהרגו ערבים בטרור, יש. ואף אחד לא הרס להם את הבית.
זה שיקולי דעות של אחד עם השני, זה פוליטיקה אחרת כבר.
אבל אתה מסכים, אם מישהו, לא חשוב אם הוא ערבי או יהודי, עושה פיגוע?
צריך גם להרוס לו את הבית, אותו דבר.
אוקיי. אתה חושב שזה עוזר?
לא.
אז למה עושים את זה אז?
למה עושים את זה? כי יש לנו פה הרבה שלטונות שעושים לנו הרבה בלגנים.
האם את מסכימה עם הריסת בתים לטרוריסטים, מחבלים? כן, בדיוק.
שאלה קשה. לא, אני לא חושבת שזה איזשהו, לא אגיד איזה תגמול, אני לא חושבת שזה פעולת החזר נכונה. אני כן חושבת שצריך להיות איזושהי פעולת הרתעה או משהו ש...
הרגעה?
הרתעה. הרתעה או משהו שכן מסמן משהו. אני לא חושבת שלהרוס למישהו את הבית זה נכון, אבל מצד שני, כן, כאילו מרגיש לי שצריך לעשות משהו.
את מרגישה ש?
כן, צריך לעשות משהו, אני לא יודעת מה...
אוקיי, אבל הריסת בתים...
כן, זה קשה, למרות שכאילו זה בא על חשבון חיים וכאלה, זה קשה להגיד. אין לי דעה אחת משמעית בנושא.
לא, בסדר, גבור. האם אתה מסכים עם הריסת בתים של טרוריסטים, מחבלים?
שאלה קשה. שאלה מאוד קשה. תגדיר טרוריסטים. אם זה עכשיו מחבל שרצח בדם קר, אם זה הווייב הזה, זה מאוד תלוי אם זה הבית שלו או של ההורים שלו.
בדרך כלל זה של ההורים שלו.
ההורים שלו לא צריכים לסבול מזה, שהוא בחר לעשות דברים. אבל אם זה הבית שלו, אז כן. אם זה לא שלו...
אם נגיד, זה אמור להיות אותו דבר ליהודי שרוצח ערבי. אם
הוא ביצע פעולת טרור, מבחינתי זה אותו דבר.
אז צריך להרוס לו את הבית כמו אותו דבר כמו ערבי.
זה אותו דבר, כן, אין הבדל בין יהודי לערבי בסוף.
אתה חושב שזה יעזור?
לא בטוח שזה יעזור.
Do you agree with home demolitions for terrorists?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Should it apply equally if the terrorist is Jewish or Palestinian?
Yes.
So there was a case of Muhammad Abu Khadir. He was murdered by Jews and their families' homes were not destroyed.
Right. But on the other hand, the Arab terrorists' homes aren't really destroyed. They kind of make little holes.
I've seen on the news that they were destroyed.
They're not really destroyed.
No?
Nope. It's like, I mean, my house when I renovated my house, it looked about the same. Not really destroyed. The cosmetic thing to say, okay, we did something.
How do you know this? From where?
Because from the news, and I saw pictures and the houses and video.
האם אתה מסכים עם הריסת בתים של מחבלים?
בוודאי.
אוקיי.
לא רק של המחבל, של אמא שלו, אבא שלו והסבתא שלו ביחד.
אוקיי, אז למה זה בסדר? כי האבא והסבא הם לא עשו משהו.
זה החינוך מהבית.
אם יהודי עושה גם... אם יהודי עושה אותו דבר, האם צריך להיות אותו עונש?
עונש חמור, אבל לא בבתים. זה לא אותו חינוך.
למה?
כי זה לא אותו דבר.
למה? מה ההבדל?
זה שונה לגמרי. זה בן אדם מושפע, שהגיע. הם גדלו על זה. הם גדלו על זה, זה ההבדל.
אבל יהודי שהורג פלסטיני.
יהודי שהורג פלסטיני, הוא עשה את זה בשיגעון של רגע, אחר כך הוא התחרט על זה. ואם הוא היה שואל, ואם אבא שלו ואמא שלו היו יהודים, היו עוצרים אותו. אבל כאן, אלה הולכים אחר כך לכלא, מחבקים אותו, מנשקים אותו, אז שישרפו גם להם את הבית.
Do you agree with the home demolitions for terrorists?
Absolutely not.
Okay, why not?
Absolutely not. It's collective punishment. An 18-year-old kid goes out and does something absolutely horrible. Why should his family suffer for that? Why should they lose their home? It's absolutely it's a crime. And, you know, there's a whole movement against home demolitions that I support, and I absolutely don't accept that in any way. It's designed to make people feel as though we did something when we were hurt, and it doesn't do a thing. It just embitters more and more people. A whole family of people is embittered, and you've created more terrorists for the future.
Do you agree with home demolitions for terrorists?
home demolitions?
Yeah.
מה שעושים בתים?
מה? שהורסים את הבית של מחבל.
Well, that's a really hard question. Because I'm not for anything regarding destructions, especially people's houses. So
we could say no.
So basically, no, I don't think so. Because it's very depends, you know. It really depends on the situation, but I cannot be, I cannot say yes, and on the other side no, so I'm just gonna go with no.
Okay, so let's say there's a Palestinian who stabs a Jew on a bus to death. What should happen?
He should be put in jail and give something to the family.
And then how do you prevent other people from doing it if it's just jail time?
Well, an Israeli jail is a really good jail compared to other countries' jails. So if you're gonna take an example from other jails and put it in
put them in worse jails?
Yeah, in worse jails. Put it in worse jails. Make them pay their time to them to understand what they actually did wrong.
Would you support a law that any terrorist that in a terror attack and he dies, you put him in the grave with a pork, and then
With pork?
pork, which is completely haram, which is completely not okay for
Yes,
Islam.
it's not for
And would you agree with this to לחלל בעצם את הכבוד שלהם?
No.
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 Even if you would know that it would prevent them from doing any terror attacks.
If it will prevent them absolutely
Yes.
to do terror attacks, I don't think it will prevent doing terror attacks because they will understand that we do that on purpose just to make them mad. Because this is a dignity and this is a death of a person. It means there is no reason to do such a thing.
Do you agree with home demolitions for terrorists, for Palestinian terrorists?
Yeah.
Yes, okay, why?
I think in general, as long as you evacuate the people from the house, I think it's a fitting punishment for trying to ruin other people's family.
For really what?
For trying to ruin other people's family. Because when you kill one person, no matter what it is, if it's Israeli or if it's not, the whole family dies, actually. So.
But isn't that collective punishment that you're punishing the family of the person, not the person himself?
Wouldn't you say that in general, as parent, we are obliged to have some responsibility for our kids' action?
Yeah, but if your child murders someone, I don't put you in jail.
No, you shouldn't put me in jail. That's not the case.
Okay, so then if your child kills a Palestinian, do we destroy your house?
Well, they're brothers.
It depends, really. Depends on what ground did he kill him.
Nationalistic. There's a case in Jerusalem, the Abu Hader murders of Jews killing a Palestinian.
Yeah.
Nobody destroyed their house.
Well, then that's wrong. Then.
Okay, so you would apply it equally.
Yes, of course. It's for both sides. In my opinion, if you take into consideration, let's say, I don't know, in case of killing other people, no matter from which gender or state or nation, just based on their color, their ethnics, whatever it is, this action, for both sides, what you said, that the second case that you said, that's pure evil, in my opinion, and you shouldn't be doing that. You should accept anyone from each side, you're all human, so I think the punishment should be equal.
Punishment should be equal.
Yeah. I'm not the one who makes the rules, so but I think, in general, destroying a house compared to destroying someone's life, the punishment is supposed to be like death penalty is something that would not, it's not you can't rehab after that. So you shouldn't kill someone because he killed someone. You should give him a proper punishment. If you take into consideration, and I'm not saying that I know all the facts, but there are rumors or I don't know, some people stated that some families of terrorists would get funding from certain organization after they killed some people. Then I guess that's an imbalance reward for the other side as well. Then I would say, if I would agree with such a thing, which I'm not, then those kids or persons on the second side should also get some sort of a pension plan because they killed someone. So that's crazy for both sides, and that's actually intensify violence from any side. I'm against violence on all sides. So
The most helpful thing you can do for the Ask Project is to come here, visit, rent a car, and we'll go ask questions together. You can ask any question you want. I'd love to have you come. Just send me an email at the Gmail at the end of this video.